Yo, what's up guys? It's Turn here and today we're back with another video and today we're going to be doing the team profile, is what I'm going to call it, for the Dallas Empire. So we're just going to go through their year, talk about some of the struggles or successes that these teams have had, and then we're going to kind of just talk about what I want to do is one replacement that could make that team better. So, with that being said, we're going to start at all these should be ignored really because these are just online tournaments. Um, but basically, we're gonna start here. So if you're looking at Call of Duty 2020 launch weekend, this roster of Clayster, Shotzi, Hook, Alien, Crim 6 ended up going 0-2. So that was the start to their year. They didn't play the first weekend event. I don't think they were at that one. But or maybe that. No, I think that was the launch weekend and then London. Um, at the second event of the year, they got second, and then Los Angeles, first place, obviously. Then if we go to their home event, they got third through fourth. Um, and at the first event, or at the last event that they played in, which was Chicago, they ended up getting first. So let's go look at the event that they got third through fourth, because I think this is important. So this is the one that Florida won. So looking at the bracket, Dallas comes out, loses, or no, they beat Los Angeles Gorillas. They beat Toronto. Okay, and then so that gets them into the semifinals. Um, so they end up losing to Minnesota. And the way this year works is it's pretty weird. I don't know if some of you guys know this, but these group matches right here, these round 1 and round 2, are all like double elim. So like if you lose one of these ones up here, then you would go to a losers bracket sort of, which is down here. But they ended up winning and they won against Toronto, which was a really close match. Um Toronto has like very improved, so this is not really like a loss. But the LA Gorillas, they for sure should have won that. Now, Rocker here is kind of debatable because Rocker has not been looking great of recent, but during this tournament, they were in really good form. They ended up losing to, going to the finals against Florida, and Florida beat the Rocker in that finals 3-1. I actually watched that. It was a really good series. Um, so that's Dallas's Florida home. What home series was this actually? Let me see, I don't actually remember. Oh, why? This is a Dallas home series, yes. So that was in their own thing. But a lot of people think that Dallas is a lot better online. And if you look at some of these placements, I mean, you kind of have to say so. Except for they won the Los Angeles one, so it's like, real. I mean, I don't know. They have one land win on land, and then one online. Um, but since they picked up Rambo, they've won 2 events. Their placements have, I mean, besides this, which is kind of an outlier to everything, the other 2 events they've won. Um, in terms of like what events they have left, so I was looking here. And the events played for all these teams, right, is right here in this column. And Dallas is one of the teams that has 5. So right now they're sitting at third in the standings. So technically they could overtake that first place spot, but Atlanta could as well because they only have 5 events played. They do have more map losses than Atlanta. But they also had a really rocky start to the year. I think that Shotzi had a hard time transitioning from Halo to COD. But they've looked a lot better as of recent, and Shotzi has been phenomenal for them. Um, Although in some of these matches, for sure Crim 6 has struggled. I'm not sure. I looked for stats earlier. I couldn't really find any. I want to do a stats video breakdown on like the entire CDL. Just gonna check what time we're at quick. Um, but so with this team, their bench consists of Tommy and Tish. So Tish hasn't really played much this year, I don't think. I mean, the beginning of the year, I've actually played tens with him at the beginning of the year. um, in a Discord called Ripper's Den. I don't think he plays very much anymore, from what everyone is saying. Because the way the substitutes worked is they could not play. So Tish was kind of in an odd spot because at the beginning of the year he was on UYU, and then he came to Dallas as a substitute. I don't think he realized that he couldn't play challengers. That 50K salary guaranteed is kind of nice for those players that, you know, want to not have to work and just put all their time into this. One thing that I think for him, I think he could focus a little more on content. I'm not sure what his restrictions are for that, but I think that would be like a huge thing for him, is just like uploading YouTube videos and shit. Because I mean, you're on Dallas Empire, like you're on a huge brand, you might as well do something with it. Um, but if I had to make one change to this team, person I would trade out, and this might be a kind of a hot take here, it would be Crim 6. Um, it would be Crim 6 due to the fact that he's not been performing greatly. If I had to sub someone in for him, um, I would probably not even pick anyone else up. I'd probably just put Tommy in. I think Tommy's a great player. He's a veteran. It's not like he was bad when he played. He just didn't get a starting offer for this season. I do think that next year when they do the expansion and add like 3 or 4 teams, that, you know, he will be included in that for sure. Um, but right now I don't think they will probably make a change just due to these first places and um, the team clicking well. But I do think that that could be an option for them at some point. I don't think Crim's done, but I don't think he's performing at his greatest. It could just be this game. But then again, they've said that about the past few, so it's like you never really know. But like in Crim 6, he's a well-accomplished player. I can understand why they wouldn't make a change here, but it is always an option for them. So, with that being said, that was your Dallas Empire play or team profile. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.